Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So I just since parenting is an art, it's not a science because there are no fixed formulas, and there is no particular thing that if you do this, the impact is going to be this, or if you behave in this manner, so the result is going to be this, because each child is different and each parent is different. So what might work for one child or parent may not work for another child or parent. So this basically parenting cannot be called a science. So that is how it is termed as an art. And the more you practice, the better you get at it, right? So that's how I just came to name it as the art of positive parenting. Uh, Now most of the parents, they come to me, or if you people are aspiring to be counselors, or if you're already doing this thing, parents would also be coming to you, and they want that what can they do, what is it that they should do so that they give the best to their child, whatever it is, whether it is schooling, or whether it is education, or whether it is clothes, or whether it is all material things, or coaching, or whatever it is. They are just coming and asking that what can I do so that it is the best for my child. And I understand their question also. But what I feel as a parent and as a coach is that apart from doing, before even we start doing things for our children, there are certain things that we need to know as parents, as individuals, as counselors, maybe as parent coaches, that there are some ground basic rules or some golden rules that we need to know, so that it's easier for us to, when the child comes to us with a problem, or when we are dealing with something. So we always refer to those ground rules. We always get back to those rules, so that we are able to find or seek solutions to what we're looking for. So let's just begin by, what is it that I think that the parents should know? Okay guys, सबसे पहले, what is it that the parents should know is that parenting is not about children. It is about us. I'm repeating, parenting is not about children. It is about us. It is about us parents. What do I think as an individual, as a parent? What is my thinking of, say, what is my thinking about anything from a needle to an aeroplane? What is my thinking of that, about that idea, my concept of various things? It is very important that I understand this. What is my thinking of an ideal holiday? What is my concept of an ideal job? How do I think my children? How much important?
Stuck. It's frozen. The screen is frozen. Is it only for me or is it for everyone?
Fears that I have as an individual? What are the fears that I had when I was a child? What are the fears that I have been that I had as a child, and they continue to be within me? Or what are the insecurities I face as an individual, which I am facing right now, whether it is because of work pressure, or whether it is because of um, being a parent and not able to solve issues, or me being angry, me being irritated, whatever it is, whatever it is about me. It is very important that I understand this, because um, while I'm bringing up my child, I'm also facing my life, I'm also living my life, right? So I'm facing my challenges, I'm living my life, and also I'm bringing up my child. So whatever I am thinking, saying, doing is shaping the personality of my child. Why? How? Because children, they observe and absorb, right? So suppose the child could think, oh, it's okay to howl and shout and growl. You know why? The other day my mother was driving and she bumped into somebody else's car. She opened the door and she started howling at the other person, right? It's okay to lie, because my dad is always lying to his boss. He was sitting at home and he said, boss, I'm on the way. Right? It's okay to slap somebody if you want to make him shut up, because my mama does it to me and my elder brother. Right? These are just a few examples. There could be many more. So when we are bringing up our children, whatever we are doing, whatever we are saying, and whatever we are thinking, that is shaping the personality of our children. But in the course of bringing up our children, we forget this. We think that children are going to do what we tell them to do, whereas they do what we are doing. Right? So it's a straight case of observing and absorbing. So as parents, it becomes our duty to make sure that we become what we would like them to become. And it is not only about these things that you howl and you lie and you being dishonest or something. It is also about how we treat our elders. It is also about how we talk to our parents. It is also about how we treat our neighbors. It is also when the neighbors are not well, or when there is a problem with the neighborhood, are we going and participating? Are we trying to help somebody? It is also about how we talk to other people, whether it is a rickshaw wala or a sabzi wala or a paint wala or whoever. It is also about how, when we are speaking to people, are we being superficial or artificial, or do we genuinely feel concerned about people? It is about everything. It is about everything that we are, I am repeating, it is about literally everything that we are saying, doing, thinking. Right? So this is how I say that parenting is not about them. वो तो पिक्चर में ही बाद में आते हैं ना, बच्चे come into picture later. Primarily or firstly, it is about us. So I know this is not a very popular concept in India, but I believe that there should be parenting classes even before a couple decides to become parents. So that before the child comes into this world, the parents are able to adopt a kind of lifestyle which they would like their child to adopt. Because this is the only way that you can teach your children. So when you as aspiring counselors, if parents are coming to you and they are telling you things like, my child is very aggressive, he's very aggressive, choti baat mein gussa ho jata hai, ya whatever complaint they have, the first question should be, who else is aggressive in the house? Who gets angry first? Where did he learn this from? So just an underlining rule that parenting is basically about us. Suppose, like another example, that we are all mostly clinged to our gadgets, whether it is our phone or laptop or whatever. So more than half of the day we would like to stick to our gadgets and check our emails and presentations and WhatsApp and whatever we are doing on the phone. And then we tell our children that it is bad to sit near the screen, or it is bad to be on screen for a longer period of time, right? So do you think the children will do what we are telling them to do? Children will do what we do. Because for little children, especially little children, parents are basically infallible. उनमें वो कोई गलती नहीं करते. They don't make any mistakes. So if parents are doing it, they will assume that this is the right way of doing it. This is how it is supposed to be done. So it's a simple thing that whatever we want them to become, we have to become that. If we want them to respect us, we have to respect them. If we want to be treated right, we have to treat them right. If we want them to be polite, we have to be polite. If we want them to be patient, we have to be patient. If we want them to be whatever, we have to be that whatever as parents. So when the parents come to you, counselors, and they tell you that this is a problem with my child, please try and understand, ask questions in a way wherein you are able to understand that where is the child picking it up from which parent is he doing it. And sometimes, if not parents, whoever is living in the house with the child. Obviously children pick up from the elders. So just keep this in mind when parents would come and ask you questions. You have to make sure that you try to find out the root cause, because behavior, whatever way the child is behaving, that is just a symptom. So we actually have to reach the root.